Good morning and welcome to Cass's Cards. I'm Cass and these are my cards. So today is Thursday, August 10th, and the moon is currently in Gemini. Lots of planets in retrograde and gone retrograde here. So, welcome. This is my Plain Jane Tarot reading. It does not matter what zodiac sign you are, where your sun, moon, or any other planet in your zodiac chart is. If you are here, there is a message for you. So, just a reminder, this is simply a deck of cards, so anything you do here in today's message is to be taken with a grain of salt. I prefer with a shot of honey and lemon in your water, but that is up to you. So, now that we gave these guys a nice little shuffle, let's go ahead and say a prayer, shall we? Guardians of the four corners, Mother of the earth, Father of the sky, angels, ancestors, and sacred ones, we call on you and we welcome you here and now. Alright, let's see what messages are in the cards for us today. What are the messages? Thank you. Ooh, flying out. Alright. You're working hard. Look at you go with your 8 pentacles. But you know what? You're focusing a little bit too much on perfection right now. Don't be down on yourself with your work. You're working very, very hard. Your work is being noticed. You have 8 pentacles already that you've created there with your little scaling hammer, right? But why'd you kick that one to the side? Are you saving it for yourself? Sorry, this side. You saving it for yourself? Are you disappointed in the way it looks and you're scrapping it out? Don't be down on yourself. Don't be down on your work. Just continue to work diligently and work hard. And this is paying off. Okay? And you've got the Seven of Swords, popularly known as the Thief card. So, you know, this could be somebody trying to rob you of the work you're doing right now. They might be coming in and trying to take credit for work you're doing, work you have done. You might be feeling like the work you're doing isn't getting noticed and that other people are getting credit for it. Okay? Watch out for that person. He's trying to be, you know, slick and sly and, you know, use his tactics to rob you of your work. Maybe even rob you of your coins. Be careful. You know, he's got a shitty grin on his face there, doesn't he? Because he's got all those swords while the other people are in the background in their tents resting and relaxing. That's not very fair considering all those people were probably hard at work at war all day. And they finally are getting a break to relax and recuperate, and this guy comes in trying to steal the swords. You know, so quickly, so easily, going in there and taking what other people earned and deserved and worked very hard for. Watch out for that guy. Alright, what other messages do you have for us, please? Thank you. Regardless, you're nurturing and caring for yourself right now in your garden and your pentacles. You're really focusing on your finances. We got the 9 of Pentacles right there. Okay. You realize that you're not letting all of these other things bother you, that you're just going to continue to work hard and, you know, eventually things are going to pay off for you. Okay? Then we've got Temperance, Strength in reverse, and the Moon. So that's very interesting. So let me get these out of the way. You're being asked to stay patient, okay? Go within, find your inner strength, okay? This angel here on the Temperance card is sitting here alchemizing. You can see pouring from one cup to the next, whether it's pouring up or pouring down. The angel is patiently waiting for the water from that cup to turn to wine, while staying grounded and going with the flow at the same time. It may or may not make sense, but if you continue to go with the flow of life while staying grounded, staying level-headed, and focusing on yourself and bettering yourself, you can still go with the flow of life. Okay? Temperance means patience and knowing that things are going to eventually work out in your favor. It might just take a little bit of time. Okay? You might have to do a little compromising or, moderate what you're currently doing a little bit. You might need to negotiate maybe with your work. Maybe you need to have a conversation with your boss about, a pay raise or a promotion or a bonus or, something else you need to take care of. Then you've got the Strength reversed, okay? Obviously the Strength in the upright means inner strength, okay? This is going within and seeking out your strength. When it's reversed like this, you're probably focusing too much on other people or forcing a situation instead of just allowing things to naturally happen. Okay, you might be lacking trust in your ability to be able to move forward and work with the universe, and just let go and let God. You might be struggling with that right now. Okay? Have some compassion and grace for yourself. Some reassurance. You may have some shadow work that needs to be done right now. You might be realizing that you have some shadows and demons you need to work out on your own. Give yourself grace. Give yourself love. Give yourself compassion. Know that everybody has their own shit to deal with. You can't just be happy and blissful all the time. We all have a light side and a dark side. Good versus evil, right? We were put on this planet of Earth to figure out those lessons. We wouldn't be experiencing all of this as humans if there wasn't a lesson to be learned. And you know what? Sometimes it's those shadows and those darker sides that help keep us going and moving forward in the situation. Maybe there's something you need to admit to yourself here. Maybe you've been sitting here and really just trying to ignore the fact that you're unhappy with your job right now, or that other people are trying to take credit for your work. Maybe you're having a hard time admitting that to yourself because you know in your heart you're a good person and you wouldn't do that to anybody, so why would anyone do that to you? You want to believe in other people, you want to trust other people. But there's definitely something confusing you and hidden in the shadows there that you got to sort out. Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. Don't take everything at face value for what you think it is. Try to quiet your mind, do some meditation, go within, sort your shit out. Have a little patience with it too. Alright, what advice do you have for us, angels, ancestors, sacred ones? What advice? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And then here you are, back down to the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe you realize that it's time to get a new job and you need to take a step back. Maybe you're working yourself too hard and you're sick and tired of doing the work for other people and them getting credit for it, and you're realizing it's time to just step down. This is also a card acknowledging your work, acknowledging that you've been working hard and those pentacles are growing, but the need to stay patient. Maybe you're not recognizing that all the hard work you are doing is actually taking you somewhere long term. You know, in today's world of, instant gratification with Amazon showing up at your door a day after you order it, or, you being able to text somebody and get an immediate answer, not having to wait till they get home to check their answering machine to give you a call back if they're in the mood, if they got the message. This is staying patient and realizing that all that hard work, everything that you're doing right now is being acknowledged, it's being recognized, and eventually down the road, that company might be handed to you on a silver platter. Recognizing that the only way from here is up. And if it isn't within your current company, it's okay to go find another job, take a step back, or acknowledge that you're capable of doing it on your own. Don't be scared. You're blinded to the hopes and the possibilities right now. She's scared, she's tired, she doesn't know which direction to go because she's bound up. If she moves forward or moves back, what'll happen? She can fall, she can get hurt. She feels that water there, maybe she's gonna fall into a river. She doesn't know, she's got her eyes blindfolded. But if she steps out of that fear and just takes a step or two back, she'll realize the swords are there. That could be scary too, but if she uses her head, she would realize that she can cut herself free with those swords and run off to that house there in the background. Step out of your fear. Try to move onward and forward. See what's out there. See what's out there. Give yourself grace, give yourself compassion, give yourself love. Realize that you are capable and you can do whatever you put your mind to, your heart to. Any other outcome to this advice? What is the outcome? If we step out of fear and into faith, what is the outcome? I thought I had a flipper. Nope. All right. Yep. You gotta go in and reflect and rest. It's time. I think you're hyper-focused on the work. You're hyper-focused on your career, on your stability, on your finances right now, and you really need to worry about giving yourself grace and relaxing and going within to figure out what it is you really want to do to move onward with your life at this point in time. This hermit, he's at the top of a ice-capped mountain there, and it's said that he's been up at the top of that mountain for a very, very long time by himself, which means he's had plenty of time to reflect and think about his life and how, things have gone for him, to go within, to reflect, and really consider what he's doing with himself. And sometimes you need to rest and relax to be able to do that. Okay? Rest your body, rest your soul. Let your mind wander. You know deep down what you need to do with yourself. Alright, let's see here with the Empress Tarot. I'm sorry, the Empress Oracle deck. By Jennifer at Soul Source Tarot. I love this so very much. Let's give it a shuffle, shall we? Alright, if I could shuffle. There we go. Alright. Let's see what messages we have here with the Empress Oracle. Oh, that came out real quick. That's a lot of cards, but we'll take them. We'll take them. Thank you. Angels, ancestors, and sacred ones. Thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what is going on here. Guess we'll just read them in chronological order that they fell out, huh? Alright, so we've got 777, angel number 777. Not quite sure what that represents. You might want to look it up. 777 might mean something to you. If I were to guess correctly, I would like to believe that means good fortune, good luck is coming your way. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, keep moving forward. Okay, you might be moving forward, figuring out what you're doing with yourself. Let's see. The angel number 777 is a sign of completeness. This signifies that your soul and spirit are in alignment as long as you're focusing and maintaining a balanced life. Very, very interesting. You need to be paying attention to your dreams at this time. Pay attention. The way Pluto and Neptune are, I believe, are they both retrograde right now? They might both be retrograde in Pisces, which is, you know, absolutely going to be causing you to have some dreams. Try to document them and analyze them. See what you're getting out of your dreams. Your soul, your higher self might be talking to you right now. Okay? You have to be practical. You're not being practical right now. Be practical in your life. This person, you might not be being practical in your work situation. Okay? Suppose this could be love too, but pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams might be telling you how you're not being practical. Yeah, maybe because 2 weeks from now, you're going to be presented an opportunity you don't want to miss out on. Okay? Something is coming your way. Perhaps a new love, an open door to new love, to new opportunity is coming in for you. And if you miss out on the first one 6 months from now, you're likely to get your second opportunity. This opportunity you passed into 2 weeks from now may be coming back around 6 months from now, or if you miss out on the first opportunity, you might get a second opportunity with somebody new 6 months down the road. This missed opportunity 2 weeks from now could be a new job. Alright, let's go ahead and take a Moonology card. Yeah, but definitely pay attention to your dreams. They're trying to tell you something that you're not being practical about. Alright, what messages do you have for us? Angels, ancestors, sacred ones. Thank you. Okay. A fiery climax approaches the full moon in Aries. Let's read about that one, shall we? Makes sense considering Aries is a fire sign and has that fiery, passionate nature to them. Alright, full moon in Aries. The fiery climax approaches. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little bit while you see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Being assertive is good, just don't be rude over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, mediate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be an issue if you're acting just childlike right now. And you need to have some more fun. Okay? So, watch your anger, watch your aggression at this time. Try to consider what other people are thinking about as well, what they want. Okay? It's okay to focus on yourself, but don't do it in a selfish manner. Alright, and let's see what the Shaman Oracle messages have to say for us. What message do you have for us, angels, ancestors, sacred ones? Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we got the crossing and initiation. You might be stepping over into a new part of your life at this time. The Moon Maiden, new beginnings. And Heart Home, compassion. All these numbers might mean something to you too. 54, 41, 27. Alright, let's go ahead and see what the crossing says. You have come to stand on one side of a river. The opposite bank leads into the darkness of the eternal cave, where the old dies and then is born again. This is a place where time is forgotten and the seasons cease their dance and stand still, as if in a temporary response. You must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition, for it's time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating the world. Don't be afraid you've come to the edge of the river, because you're ready. You're ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability and truth. Can you strip away the masks and the barriers of false strength to discover what you're really made of? Step in the boat waiting for you. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated so you can be born again into the world without denial or artifice. Making the crossing is a beautiful, powerful act of the highest love. Step into your new life. You're ready. You want to do something different? You want change? You want new love? You want new financial security? You got to cross over. Alright, then we've got Moon Maiden. New ideas, beginnings, and curiosity. The Moon Maiden arrives to offer you a new beginning, a new face and facet of yourself that is aching to be shown to the world. Those qualities that you have been quietly cultivating are ready for the limelight. The secrecy was important, for it protected your new face and kept what was precious close to your heart. But now is the time to come forward in full splendor. Announce the new you to yourself first. Reveal it slowly to the world like the waxing moon. Allow others to be surprised by how mature and grown up this side of you is. Now it's time to set yourself free. The Moon Maiden belongs only to herself, and she is summoning the parts of you that challenge convention, that refuse to be intimidated, and that cannot be tamed or put inside a golden cage. The Moon Maiden invites you to shine with your own light, to have radiant curiosity, and to ask anyone who offers you a mouthful of dogma, why do you believe this is so? Question everything others assume is given, and do not collude with the drama around you. Become an unpredictable being, yet an eminently reliable friend. The Moon Maiden invites you to answer only to yourself and reminds you that you are not anyone's property. Be true to your soul's calling, even as some around you in a relationship or a job want to capture your light inside a bottle. You know how to rise to the occasion just as unfailingly as the moon does. When the time comes, you return to darkness and become enshrouded in mystery until you are ready to return. Well, isn't that beautiful? Face yourself, reveal yourself to yourself before you reveal yourself to the world. You know, our body cells actually change every 7 years. You're physically a completely different person. So when you say you can look at your past and how far you've come and that you've changed, it's legit. You actually have a completely new set of cells in your body. You are a different person. Alright, number 27, Heart Home. Love is its truest form, compassion. When you begin to feel like you do not belong anywhere, it's time to make your way back to your heart home. This is your true home. You are being called back to the quiet place where your soul resides. Put everything on hold for a short while. You are being offered the experience of love in its purest form, unconditional and unbounded. This is not the love you must work hard to earn or barter for. Drop into your heart space and rest there for a breath or two. Replace the judgment of yourself and others with compassion. Really, it is that easy when Heart Home shows up. There is no need to forgive anyone for anything. None of it occurred in spiritual truth. It is only your belief in that story that makes it so powerful. Allow your love to wash clean of all those impressions. Empty yourself of all judgment and preconceptions, and allow Spirit to fill you with the sweet nectar of peace. When Heart Home shows up, it is imperative that you heed its call, lest the universe orchestrate a way to bring you back to yourself that is of a harsher nature. Open up your heart space. Be compassionate, be kind, be considerate of yourself and others. I think a lot of this is what this reading is about. It's just going within, doing the inner healing, doing the inner work, and opening up your heart again. Getting out of the fear of, protecting your heart, guarding your heart. I really think many of you have been hurt in the past and have your guards up too high. And it's time to allow the healing to take place and to slowly dip your toes back into the water and test it out. Open up your heart space. You can sit back and keep your boundaries up super high and not ever allow anyone in. But that's likely a pretty lonely place to be. You can love without codependence. You can love without completely letting yourself go and catering to another person. You can love yourself while loving another. You can't really fully love another person until you love yourself first anyway. Oh, well, I hope that you heard a message or two that you needed to hear today. I know I did, so thank you if you're still here with me this far. I do really, truly appreciate you, and I am wishing you a very happy Thursday, and until next time, sending you all much peace, love, hugs, and happiness. Bye!